The energies are rising, and people are definitely feeling something is coming. What's going on, everyone? Joe Sky, and I am back at it again with a big energy update for you guys involving the Schumann Resonance and specifically solar activity. So, let's make sure we're all taking care of ourselves because it all starts with us. So, Schumann resonance. We've been getting this pattern from around 0 roughly to around 12, 13 hertz or so, where we're getting this really condensed strong energy. We're getting horizontal bands of energy. This energy that is really intense, white with obviously the mix of green, which is moderate. And we're getting it, it's very strong. It's getting really thick around 12 or 13 hertz or so. And wait a second, once you look just around the 24, 25 hertz range, which we've been noticing a pattern, you got some of these dots there, right? It's very hard to see this, but around hour 0, hour 1, 2, 3, you get this weird dots and stuff like that. And usually this happens when something, how I want to say, trips up the Earth's frequency, right? This, usually whenever something like this happens, something big happens, whether that's an earthquake or whether that's volcanoes. These little itty bits of data have really shown that we've had that, something like that, earlier in the year, and earthquakes followed, or volcanoes followed. And then we had it again, and we had massive earthquakes all over the United States and everywhere, places we haven't seen earthquakes in forever. And we're getting that data again. As of right now, it looks like we're getting vertical spikes up and down, integration energy. So we have a lot of this energy that is coming in and that's just pushing and pushing. Um, and it's been condensing, very condensing. So that's kind of what we've been having with Schumann resonance. Um, so I'll get into symptoms, but look at the electromagnetic spectrum right now. This is something we've never seen the last few months, last 6, 8, 10, 12 months. But now we're getting it super intense and the energy is rising. This green is blasting through the charts and at the horizontal bands and whatnot, like 14, like 7.83. You can see how thick these lines are. This is very strong energy. This is consistent energy, not some sort of short burst, but just consistent, persistent energy at horizontal spikes. Really intense. I don't want to call it horizontal spikes, but just, you know, that's how that is basically. It's horizontal and it's pretty strong. On the left runs 0 to 30. On the bottom, that's a 24-hour format. So bottom is hourly, left 0 to 30 is hertz, or blasting through 30 hertz, and on the right 0 to 90 is a level of intensity. So when you're seeing this green, it's moderate, it's nothing too intense, right? But you can see the white and you can see this orange though at the horizontal bands, or they're like horizontal bands basically, right? And a lot of them are at the harmonic frequencies and they're very strong. It's much thicker. It might not look thick, but trust me, compare this to, you know, previous electromagnetic spectrums. This is really strong stuff. And people are feeling all sorts of things, right? Because the symptoms have been intense. People are dizzy, super thirsty, super dizzy, right? Like this dizziness is unbelievable. You might be feeling the stomach, the solar plexus. Your nervous system might be fried. You might be waking up at night because we keep getting smacked with so many X-class solar flares. So you're probably feeling all sorts of things. There has been so many symptoms people have been feeling. You might be getting the tingling, the ear ringing, the loud ear ringing, the one that's so loud. You might be experiencing all sorts of things right now, and that is, yeah, it's a lot. All right, so we got a lot here, right? We had another strong M class as of right now around midnight, aka 5 a.m. UTC time. We got moderate storm conditions. The interplanetary magnetic field is slightly south. Got some high solar winds. So that CME that I was talking about earlier, that's probably smacking us. We're already in a geomagnetic storm right now, right? There's a lot of people can see aurora right now. Looking at real-time solar activity, um, looks like we have a monstrous coronal hole coming in. I don't know if it will bring much or amplify things, but it could. Solar flares. We did have an X 4.2. Right now, we're really looking strong, right? Like, we haven't left the C class at all. You know, we bounced down and we're shooting up, and we're in an M. I think we're about 5 X classes and about 40 M classes. Insane. Sunspot regions, they're growing. This is growing. Look at this one. Maybe not that one, but it's growing. Something's growing. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, I don't know. But regardless, let's come on. Let's go 4366. Yo, so this is spreading. So a couple of things here, right? So for one, it has been super active. The size has dipped down just a little bit from 1100 to 1090. Honestly, that's not that big of a difference. It's huge in size. 47 sunspots, so it's the highest it's ever been, and it is pretty much still facing us. Um, there's still another 24 to 48 hours of this to do something insane here. Um, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if the big X class we had, which was kind of a bullseye, that could have been, that might be a really big one. I don't know if it did have a CME though, right? I don't know. I don't know exactly when that solar flare hit. Is there a time? When did the X4 happen? It happened at 12:02. So February 4. So February 5th. So far it's pretty calm. C classes. So we have to look at this. February 4 at 12. February 4. Okay. Is there a time? It is 1:30. This is the one? But this one's much stronger. Maybe we did get something. I don't know. Could have got something. I don't know. We'll have to see, honestly. It was a 12:10 UTC time, so it had to have been very early. But this one happened before, which is interesting. We didn't get it. We didn't get an image. Anyway, yeah, pretty big coronal hole. Many people feeling all sorts of symptoms. That's the sunspot region. That's the coronal hole. There's our sun. So yeah, so overall, yeah, things are definitely intense right now. There's a lot of things going on. That is a huge coronal hole, by the way. So that alone is definitely gonna really cause some fatigue for people and draining. It's gonna be tiring. Um, there's the current time as this is being recorded from the time this is being recorded. So 5:09 a.m. UTC, Universal Time. Hope everybody's doing good. Let me know what you guys are feeling. Let me know what your symptoms are. Let me know how you guys are doing. Be sure to reset your vagus nerve, regulate your nervous system, because that's what's going to keep you thriving during this time. Thank you all. Thank you all. And I'll see you guys next time.